And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever 2. Alright, we have some money, 47 million, and let's spend some of it, shall we? I want to start getting construction materials running, because we have 3 cities right in a row here that want construction materials. And we have the quarry right here. So, yeah, this is... let's rename this to nominate construction materials plant. And let's rename this to the nominate query. Okay, just because I wanted to do that before we started laying down track and stations and all that. So this guy here, we are going to do a cargo station. Let's increase the length and the tracks. It's $1 million for that thing. Now, and nominate, I think we're going to supply with trucks. I mean, it's close enough that we can do that with trucks. One of the things I'd like to do is, I'm going to pause it really quick. Let's see if we can't... Oh, see, I wanted to come out, up. And can we lower this? Like so. Get a little bit of tunnel going there. And then a cargo depot for trucks. Can we squeeze one in right in here? I think we can. And we're going to add some capacity to this. Because I'm finding that capacity is, you know, the station size actually indicates capacity. So any trains, any station that runs out of space, I think one of them is not that one, it's the wood over here. We have a warning on here. The station is overloaded, so that's not good. This train is hauling quite a lot, and I upgraded the plank train as well. So it's making money hand over fist, delivering planks down to here. Also, let's see. We have tools over here, but we're working on construction materials. So over here, we're going to have another cargo stop. And we don't need so many tracks on this. Get that right in line. Like that. 2 cargo stops is plenty. I mean, it's going to be producing a lot. 400, and it's a 1-to-1 conversion. And we have, if we include a nominate, we have 64 there plus the 124 there. So that's 188 plus 200 here. So that's 200, 388. That's just about maxing out this quarry. Just about. So we're going to be hauling a lot of stone back and forth between the two. Okay, and now we want to run the lines, tracks, and they're high-speed tracks that we can do. But let's compare the prices here. So this is cargo over here, right? So if we, what's the other thing here? Goods. I don't know even. I don't even know where goods are going to be made. None down here. Yeah, I'm not seeing goods anywhere. Where are goods made at? And what are they made from? Seeing a lot of steel. Oh, there's goods way up there. It looks like plastic and steel. That is a long ways away for goods. Well, let's go back. I will use this line here. So if we just stretch this to here, see, that's 15,000. Let's do this 29,000. So that's twice the price. And 186, well, we can't really do that. We can always upgrade later. So we're going to take this line here, and we're going to swing this around to point up to there as deftly as we can. Not the most optimum way to do it in the world, but you know, it is what it is. A little tunnel never hurt anybody either. As a tunnel is cheaper than excavating all that. So then let's line him up right there. No, let's go right here. Okay, so that's Z set up. Now we could do this, or just share. Well, yeah, let's share the track. So we're gonna separate you and you. I can't even imagine how much programming it took to make that work. Okay, because we're gonna share this track to bring it down, and then we're gonna scoop a line here. So this right here, I think, come down through here, skirt around. Oh, we're gonna have to either bridge or tunnel under those tracks. So right in here, I'm thinking this is gonna be the construction materials line right in here. So if we go through here like this, actually we're gonna have to go like this. Now, collision. What are you? Oh, okay, you're colliding on that. Okay, so that dips everything below. That is $1.5 million. How about going above? That's pretty much the same price. $2 million. Okay, so either way we cut it, it's going to be over $1 million, which is fine. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so in here, we're going to want another switcheroo. Because this one branches off onto this side. Like this. Okay, and then the signals, we want to make sure. Okay, and then how about coming out a little bit further? Because who knows how many trains I'm going to need for this. Let's go right up to the end here. All right. So we have 2 different stations that they can load in on, but 1 track on each direction will just help the traffic a little bit. And then probably 1 here and here, in case there's a train inside of this little block. And we already have one on this side. So we want one going facing in like this. Hey, we got the lit ones now. Nice. Okay, and then we need the supply line. Let's see, how are we gonna, let's curve this in here. Give the city a nice wide berth. And then this track come in like that. We might need to double that up down the road to have multiple trains on it, but for now, we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, so we have delivery for Z. Let's grab this. This is why I tunneled this over. And then this one. Granted, I could run all of these off of one of these things, right? But let's build 2 of them. Why not? All right, now let's set up the supply for stone. So this, let's set the lines up. Lines, new line from here to here. And a nominate east. Let's name you nominate stone supply. There you go. And then down here, we're going to name this and nominate construction mats. There. Much better. All right. That is a horrible color for that. Let's choose a purple gray. There is a mod that adds a metric ton more colors that you can pick. Okay, so let's go here, buy vehicles, Steam. Let's pick that color. And let's see what we have. We have some really expensive trains. Why is that one like so much cheaper? This China Railways one is a really good one. I mean, it's for what it does, I think it is pretty good. So let's add that. Cargo. Quite sure we're going to need gondolas for this. Stone. Yep, we're going to need gondolas. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $9 million for that lovely train. And you are going to be on line 1, which isn't named. Let's name that line. This is going to be construction mats stone supply. Okay, so that's that train. Now let's get one for. Let's do coffees first, since that's going to be the really a large amount of stone. So let's go. We don't have, oh, we actually have electrics now. Interesting. That is a hefty, oh, that's $2 million a year. Yowza, that's $12 million. Yowza. Okay, let's go again with our China Railway. Oh, I don't have a line. So I don't know which color to do it. Let's do a new line from here down to here. And I like when stuff works. This color will be really ugly green. And you're going to be cup construction material supply. Now we can do a train. Buy vehicles. We're going to do this ugly green. Add cargo. Now, construction materials, I'm going to guess it's going to be a state car. Indeed, it is a state car. Okay, 50 miles an hour, that's normal. I don't have any better. I don't have any better state cars, so 108 capacity. Let's do one more. 120. Because it's a long ways away, and they already demand so much. So buy that, and we are going to set you construction material supply. Let's start running these. I don't like that it puts Katannery on there by default. But those are some colorful trains right there. Yay. Oh, that is such a... That's a horrible color. Usually I pick like a gray. I might have to get that mod that adds more color options. Okay, so this thing should start seeing. There's the suppliers. Consumers, it's not seeing yet. It is seeing the suppliers, though. We should have some stone. Yeah, stone has started to flow, so there will be some available. This thing will lose me money for, you know, a while before it kicks into gear. And yeah, we're going to start supplying these two cities, which should radically increase their growth. Let's check cargoes. Okay, does this one hit those? It does. So we might be able to use this same station for both types of cargo. I might need to upgrade it though. I'm thinking I probably will. So I'm sorry. We need to buy your house out. We're going to configure cargo. More cargo, please. Okay. Now, did you start seeing the demand? No. You have not seen the demand yet. So let's add a train for Z. Query is already producing. First train is arriving. Slowly trickling in until it sees some demand. It's going to not be demanding very much. Why are you not seeing... Consumers, why are you not seeing this consumer yet? I'm worried. A little worried. Should be lots of things. I just want to verify that state cars are, yeah, state cars have construction material. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay, let's get a train. Oh, let's do a line first. New line from here. Oh, loop this up into here. That color I don't want to use. Let's use the ugly brown. All right. Looks like, yeah, that's just fine. Okay, and this one is going to be construction materials supply, new vehicle, steam. We're going to go with this one again, cargo, state car. We're going to go seven cars on this. Should we go 8? Oh, let's go 8, just in case. All right. Now, please tell me you're going to start seeing some consumers. All right, there it is. We're starting to see some consumers. Now, are you going to also see the Z consumer? I'm not sure. So this guy should have kicked into gear. And now we are in a return. No, that's that. Where's my... There it is. Yeah, so he's gonna lose me lots and lots of money initially. And we are over 200 now on our demand for construction material. And I should mention that I added some trucks to the delivery because this was filling up pretty fast. And now that we're probably going to be moving, I think this vehicle, yeah, all cargo. So he'll be able to move some material. I might want to put a truck stop down here. I want to see who gets supplied and who doesn't first. Okay, how are we doing on... We're going to get a good delivery here. Yeah, it takes... when you set up new lines like this, it takes about a year and a half of game time to actually for everything to sort of pick up the pace. So, you know, when you build, you want to leave yourself, you know, a decent cushion of money. If you're if your income is not substantial, you want to leave a lot of cushion because these things are going to be losing quite a lot of money in the first, you know, year and a half. All right, so we converted all of the first load of 21. Now, are we going to get, yeah, this train should ease. Oh no, there he is. He's roaring in full speed ahead. This guy is just getting off, just getting started. voice is starting to go. And then in Z, or Nominate here, we do want to hook him up to Z somehow. So I'm thinking we're going to go, I'm sorry, but that's going to have to go. And we are going to do a passenger terminus station. Flip this guy around. Try to line him up the best that we can. Right in here. And yes, we've got 2 tracks of passenger in there. We're probably going to have another station over here somewhere. Just not sure where yet. Somewhere that makes sense. Because we're also going to add... Should we add it? Oh, I don't know if we need to add cargo over here. Let's look at the demand. So we have more tools that we can supply. Okay. All right, we're going to load in some stone first. It's not going to have a whole lot of time to make more construction material, but it should be a little bit more. Oh, all right, we've got Z in here too. Excellent. All right, he is producing. Still not making money, even after that drop-off that we just made. All right, so construction materials is a go. Not a lot of them, unfortunately. What do they look like? Just slabs of... Whoa. Slabs of brick or something? No idea. All right. First major load of construction material on its way. And we have 2 different lines here. What's nice about this is one line is not going to fill up the construction material on the platform. We should have multiple spots. So this one here is being used and this one here is being used separately. Consumers is ramping up. Demand ramping up. How much do we have? We're going to have over 30, I hope. And as our transports, if we look at the industry here, consumers, as this goes up, so right now it's seeing that we're not moving any of the goods, which is why it's not in a hurry to deliver us more of those goods. But once we transport them, and this starts being much, much better, it'll be more prone to say, hey, here's some more stuff. Can you transport this more stuff? And so on and so forth. So yeah, it takes a while for the simulation to actually see that you are maximizing the efficiency. Okay, back to this. I would like... Do we want tools in here? I'm thinking we do. But which direction should we grow this? Tools are going to have to come from way down here. So yeah, that's a long run right there. That is a hugely long run. So that's going to come in from the southern part here. So if we go in and configure this, and we say, all right, Might as well be consistent with her catenary. That has to be a passenger. And then let's get another one. And this will be the cargo. I'm sorry, buildings. You're just going to have to regrow. That's 26,000. What's without the catenary? Oh, wow. That is a huge difference. Okay. So that now is available for cargo, but we need cargo buildings. Can we do a little bit bigger of a building? Nope. How about this? Nope. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And then we want one over here. Small side building. Here. Passenger building. Here. Let's get some underground connections so they can get to the right tracks. And then let's look at just a little bit of a street. As you can see, they have one-way streets now. So awesome. Yeah, we're gonna just... I'm sorry, but why is this not connecting all the things? So that should connect all this stuff as well, which is why I wanted to do that. Now, I probably offset this a little too far from there. It's kind of a waste of space. Ooh, Pioneer Zephyr, that's a familiar one. 110 miles an hour, 7 million. Well, that, we don't really have any lines that could utilize that kind of thing. All right, let's get... Okay, one last thing. I would like a truck delivery spot. There's just no good place for this, is there? So we're going to do one here and one here. Be nice to see coverage. All of that and all of that. Actually, this covers pretty much everything I need to. But I want both of them anyway. New line. This is going to be nominate construction mats trucks. Nominate, and we want to set this color. Yeah. Right in there. And then let's do a depot. Right in here. So from here to here. Wait, I thought I clicked add station. Whoops. Okay. To you here, then to here, and then back. So it's going to drop off here and then drop off here. Rather than coming all the way back, it's going to drop a few off there, drop a few off there, and then it'll come back. I just wish there was like, hey, if you're empty, come home. Load. No. Not sure what these are. I have no idea what this is. Okay. So this is industrial. Okay. Buy vehicles. Ooh, we have the Ford. Nice. Construction materials. Capacity 9. We want one that's pretty fast. So 25 miles an hour. It's not exactly screaming down the road, but we are going to be able to move construction materials. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's color those. I think it was this color. Pretty sure. I mean, I can see the line right there, so. Yay. Okay, how are we doing over here? Oh yeah, we are seeing all the things. Lots of consumption. And we're starting to transport them, so it's starting to see, no, I wanted this day, no, this thing. So you can see the transport here. So now we're, instead of negative 100%, we are 100% transported. So that means it's going to start ramping it up until it meets that demand, which is quite a ways away. And if we look at this, we can start seeing, we're starting to see the industry supply, which is good. We like to see that. Not sure if the truck thing is working yet. So yeah, I just got to let this thing run for a little while, and then we'll find out how everything is doing. So you are going to deliver good old 20 of these. What is 20 of these going to give me as far as income goes? Yeah, we're not quite making the monies yet. Not quite there. But look at that income. Oh yeah, we're gonna be growing these cities like crazy now. Conoise is growing nicely. Slow, but steady. %100 on the tools. Not bad. Not bad at all. I was hoping that would boost our growth a little bit more, but it's just not doing too hot. All right, well, that is going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching. Please hit that like button if you've been enjoying the series. Comment down below if you've got something to suggest or say, or maybe a mod to suggest. Yeah, and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you next time.